Hey guys, Brittany here, and I'm back with another book review. Look at me, keeping on track with my book reviews. Anyway, I just finished a book, and I actually read it on my Kindle app on my iPhone, because I get emails from BookBub, and they send me an email every day with a couple of books that are like ebooks that are either free or like really really cheap, like 99 cents. Sometimes like $2.99 is the most expensive I've seen on there. But and sometimes they're books that we've all heard of and know and love. But sometimes they're just things like little quick things that I've never heard of but look interesting. So this one is one that I decided to check out. It's called Ready to Wear. You're probably not going to be able to see this because it's on my phone, but you can kind of see it. It's called Ready to Wear by Robyn Peterman, and that is wear as in werewolf. Because, oh, and I love this. The name of the series is called Shift Happens. Clever wordplay there because, you shift into a wolf. Anyway, I just finished it. I actually just finished Seven Black Diamonds earlier today, and I just wanted to read something else because I had some extra free time. So I started this like on my lunch break at work today, and I just finished it. So, it was a quick read, but it was actually really good. I'm giving this a 4 out of 5 stars. So, characters. Like I said, it's about werewolves. And it's in a world where, werewolves and other weres, rabbits and jaguars or panthers, etc., exist, as well as vampires and fairies and dragons and other things like that. So that's kind of the world we live in. There's an agency, and the main character, who is Essie, short for Esther, she's the main character. She works for this agency called WTF, and she is sent back to her hometown to investigate some werewolf disappearances. And it's not somewhere she wanted to go. She left home for a reason. And so that all gets worked out. Blah, blah, blah. You'll see when you read it. But I like her okay. This is... Usually I read young adult fiction a lot. And this is definitely more in the adult realm. And, there are some very adult scenes in this book. And, I'm not going to talk about those or go in depth. So I do recommend this for an older reading audience. Not so much the younger audience. But anyway, I like her pretty much. She's okay. She's not like my favorite heroine or anything, but I don't hate her. The main male character in the story, Hank, he's okay too. And this is one of the reasons I decided to read this book. Is the Otherworld series, and I can't remember who wrote it now, but they made it into a TV show called Bitten. And I've never read the books. They are on my TBR list, but I don't have them. But I watch Bitten. Like, I love that show. Bitten is amazing, and Laura Vandervoort is the main character. I love her. I love the show. And when I was reading the synopsis of this book, it kind of reminded me, I'm like, oh, it sounds like a more lighthearted, playful Bitten. Because, in that show, she had left home for a reason, broken heart, left behind the man she loved, whatever, for a reason, and then is being pulled back into it, and they're werewolves and all that. If you've never watched Bitten, I highly recommend it. It's on Sci-Fi. They have short, like, 10-episode seasons, and they're on, like, season 3, I think, right now. We're, like, 7 episodes into it. I love it. I will get around to the books, and you should, too. anyway, that's why I decided to even read this book, is that it just kind of reminded me of that. So in my head, even though they didn't describe him the same way, I picture Hank more as like Clayton Danvers from Bitten. Anyway, I don't really know what I was just talking about, but characters were okay. The plot was good. The story moved really fast. Like, obviously, I read it really fast, but like, I think the entire story took place in like 2 days, maybe 3 days, and it's just like, whoa, slow down, hold your horses, girl. Like, chill out. You are moving a little too fast there, don't you think? I mean, that's just how I personally looked at it, but the plot itself was good. Yeah, it was really fast-paced, and it moved like bam, 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 like, whoa, take a moment and breathe and think about your life choices. But it was good. I liked it. And I liked that it involved other characters. It wasn't just oh, we're a vampire and werewolf world. No, there were, were-rabbits and dragons and all this stuff. So I really liked that. Writing style, it was a free ebook, okay? It was good. It was, my English major background was not crying the whole time I was reading it. There were a few, I noticed editing mistakes, either, like writing mistakes and didn't get caught in editing, but that happens. People make mistakes. We're all human here, except for the characters, because they're wares. But anyway, it was good. Nothing to like write home about, like, oh, this is the best author in the world, but it wasn't anything to cry over. So, let's see. I'll just give it 4s across the board. Characters, plot, and writing style all get 4 out of 5 stars for a total overall 4 out of 5 stars. And there are stars on my nails. Yay! Anyway, so I'm sorry, it's like getting close to bedtime, so I'm getting kind of loopy. Anyway, do I recommend this? You know what? Yes. If you are just like me, I got kind of behind with my book goal, and I'm like, okay, I have this free time. I want to go ahead and read something, but I want to kind of boost up my book goal, like get closer to my book goal, add some numbers in there, get those numbers in. So this was a quick, fun, easy read for me. And if you're looking for something like that, I recommend it. If you're like, want to get into some deep, heavy, I want something that's going to tear my soul apart, like keep me awake for days type thing, maybe this isn't what you're looking for. But quick, easy read, and you're a mature adult, definitely I would check it out, because it was a lot of fun. It was good. It was hard not to get wrapped up in it. I mean, I felt for these characters. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, especially Dwayne, who's a vampire. He was a lot of fun. So I do recommend it, and it is part of a series. I think there's one other book. There might be more than that, but I know there's at least one other one. So I will probably be downloading that so I can finish the series. Excuse me. So yes, 4 out of 4. Again, it was called Ready to Wear. That's W-E-R-E, as in werewolf, and it's by Robyn with a Y. Peterman. Robyn Peterman. You can't see that. You can kind of see it. You can see it for a second. And it's the Shift Happens series. So, thank you guys for watching. And also, I was talking about BookBub. You should totally look that up too, because I've downloaded a ton of books from the emails that they send out. They send one out every day. So yeah, I totally recommend go check out BookBub as well. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. And until then, remember to smile, Starshine.